Hey everyone, welcome to Comics with Bueller. As always, I'm Bueller. Today's my top 10 picks for new comics coming out August 12th, 2020. This is where I show you some great covers, some great stories, and some spec books you might want to be on the lookout for. If you're new to our channel, do me a favor, subscribe right now. It does help us out quite a bit. And also turn on a notification button because you don't want to miss our next video. Don't forget to go to Max Pro Supplies for all your comic book supply needs. Enter the code Bueller at checkout and you save 10%. I want to let you guys know I've already read 7 of the 10 books on my list, and they were fantastic. I'll try not to spoil too much. All right, everybody, if you can't tell already, I'm all jacked up on coffee yet again. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and take a look at my top 10 picks for new comics coming out August 12th, 2020. Very first book up on our list is Immortal Hulk number 36, brought to you by Al Ewing and Marvel Comics. And let's just be honest, the story in this has kind of gone downhill a little bit, but it is starting to get better. But really, they're only making one cover for this book, and the reason why, it's because Alex Ross, and he does some amazing artwork, and that's really why I'm still on this book. So be on the lookout. It looks fantastic. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Next book up, we have Venom number 27, brought to you by Donny Cates. And let me tell you this, I read it. It is absolutely bonkers crazy. There is so much stuff going on. We got new people. I think they're new. I don't even know. There is literally so much stuff going on in this book. If you don't have it on your pull list, try to get a copy because it's going to be hot. Apparently in this one, Eddie Brock's future is totally in jeopardy and everything he has to lose might be lost. There's a bunch of different covers for this one that look fantastic. The regular cover, which looks just fine, but then we have the Unhook Lee variants. Those look great. And we also have the Clayton Crane variants. I love those as well. And the Scon variants. You really can't go wrong with what they have. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Next book up is Dark Knight's Death Metal number 3, brought to you by Scott Snyder. This book is exactly what it's called, Death Metal Hardcore. Love this book. If you're looking for something a little crazy, a little wacky, and a little tough to understand, this might be the book. They're trying to find out what's going on with Superman in this issue. I don't really know. I really don't know what's going on, to be honest, but I still enjoy it. We got a few different covers for this one. We have the regular cover, which is shiny, which is fantastic. And then we have the Kincaid Zerdy variant. I like that one as well. And then we have the Federici Robin King variant. That one is going to be very popular. And then the 1 in 25 incentive variant. Be on the lookout for that. They all look fantastic. This one has a regular cover price of $4.99. Moving on, we have Detective Comics number 1025, brought to you by Peter J. Tomasi. In this one, we have a tie-on to the Joker war that's going on, and apparently the Joker has learned how to use a 3D printer and is able to make Batman weapons and all sorts of stuff right now. So he's educated himself and he's using that to his advantage. And there's a whole bunch of crap going on in this book, so you're definitely going to want to check it out. All Out Action is what they call this book, so I'm definitely going to give it a shot. We got a couple different covers. We have the regular cover, which I really like it, and we also have the B cover, which I like as well. You really can't go wrong. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Moving away from the big two, we're going to Image with Big Girls number 1, a brand new book by Jason Howard. He's doing the whole thing, the artwork, the writing, you name it, he's got it covered. I'm looking forward to describing this book because I think there's some metaphors in here, because the premise is men became giant monsters out to destroy the world. I don't know, maybe he's referring to someone, I don't know. But apparently there are giant women as well. 300-foot tall Ember, who is a fan of poetry, is going to take down these monster men one at a time. This book looks fantastic, and I'm definitely going to give it a shot. This one has one cover, and the regular cover price is $3.99. Moving on, we have Alienated number 5, brought to you by Boom Studios and Simon Spurrier. Boom has a bunch of books on the list this week. They are all fantastic. This is their big week. But Alienated has one more issue, I believe, to go, and this series has been great. There's a lot of emotion going on and a lot of powers between the big 3 characters, and you know what? They're on a collision course against each other. We'll find out what happens in this book. I already took a look at it. It looked amazing. The artwork is so good in this book, and the story fits it perfectly. If you want a great read, this is one to get. Like I said, one more to go. This one has a couple different covers. We got the regular cover, which looks fantastic, and then we have the incentive B cover. I think it's an incentive. It might just be a regular one, but either one of these covers is great. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Moving on, we have Seven Secrets #1, also by Boom Studios and Tom Taylor. I've mentioned this book in the past because I already read the first 2 issues. If you're a fan of Once and Future, that's one of the big hits from Boom Studios, you'll be a fan of this book. The main character is Casper. You kind of get an introduction to him when he's very first born, and he's kind of doing the narrative for the first couple issues, at least that's what I've seen so far. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of secrets, at least 7 of them, and he's going to find out exactly what they are. Love this book. Give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. Artwork is great. Story is great. Very nice. This one has a couple different covers. We got the regular cover, and then we have the FOC variant as well. And honestly, there's a bunch more out there, but I couldn't find exactly which ones to put on the list. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Here we go. Of course, you guys know this one's on there. Something is Killing the Children, #9, brought to you by James Tynion IV. This one has been one of my favorites from the very beginning. In this book, it's kind of cool because we get some more backstory to Erica Slaughter, like how she became the monster killer that she is and how she was able to see these creatures, the monsters that, you know, the ones that are killing the children. There you go. You'll find out the backstory. It's a great read. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We got a couple of different covers. We got the regular cover, and then we have the 1 in 25 incentive, so be on the lookout for that one. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Last Boom book on the list is Red Mother #7, brought to you by Jeremy Hahn. This is another series I've really enjoyed. It is kind of slow, and I will say that, but I still enjoy the book. And honestly, there's a new love interest introduced in this book, and so far, it's going pretty well for our main character. There's a few different covers for this one. We got the regular cover, and then we have the 1 in 10 incentive cover, so be on the lookout for that one. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Last book up on our list is Join the Future #4 by Zach Kaplan and Aftershock Comics. I have to be totally honest, this book is one of my favorite books of the year, if not my favorite so far. I've already read this issue. Let me tell you a little bit about the story. Apparently there is a utopia city that you should just join because everything you could ever want and dream of is waiting for you in this city, and there's a bunch of people there as well. And then you have these other cities that are outside, like old-time farm cities that are struggling, and they don't want to join. So, what happens in the first issue? Well, the nice Utopia city, I don't know about nice, they decided to go and kill everyone at the other city, the rundown one where they're struggling, but they leave one girl standing, and that's the mistake they make. Because she is on a revenge kick, and she's gonna burn everything to the ground, and we're gonna start off with that in this issue. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you're gonna want to, because issue #4 is fantastic. This one has 1 cover, and that's all you need, because the regular cover price is $3.99. Alright everybody, so that's my top 10 picks for new comics coming out August 12th, 2020. Let me know what you thought, let me know what you bought, let me know what I forgot because I want to know. Don't forget to go to Max Pro Supplies for all your comic book supply needs, and enter the code Bueller at checkout and you save 10%. I want to remind everybody that the coffee video will be back on Monday morning at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. New set, new sponsors, new giveaways, new graphics, new everything, new segments, you name it, it's new, it's in the show, it's going to be great. All right, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you next time. Bye.